Hello guys, welcome to this Warframe video where we talk about these nasty little potato looking things, these Orokin cells, and how they're a pain in the butt to farm. They are one of the rarer materials in the game, and overall they are not that fun to farm in general. As most people will recommend a go down to Saturn, hit Helene, go up to Ceres, and farm either Draco or the defense mission for this. These are good if you're in them long term, is how it works. You want to be there a while, and you want to be on a frame like Korra, Hydroid, even Atlas. Atlas is not good. Necros. You want these loot frames. These are frames that like buff your loot, and you also want a booster and a drop increase to get the most out of it. If you're doing that, that is one of the ways that can be faster than this, but you have to be in the mission for a while to get it to work. If you just want 15 Orokin cells, you just want 10, 20, even like say 30, just run what I'm going to tell you. The three planets that can drop Orokin cells are Saturn, Ceres, and Deimos, and all of these planets have bosses that can drop them. The one boss that we're going to exclude out of this is the Zealoid Prelate, just because he is a funny mechanic that's not worth doing. Practically is the generality of that one. What I'd say is you gotta target 3 bosses. These are what you should farm, and we'll go over them in a minute. But there's Lephantis on Deimos. Ceres has, at Etzida, Lich Krill and Vor. Krill's annoying because he has an invincibility thing. Vor just has 3 phases, but you one-shot him each time. And then we got Saturn with Ruck. Sardis Ruck is easy in general. You just shoot a little giant blue glowing bit on him, and that's the end of that fight. You really want to use, even with like a heck or anything, you'll be fine with any of these fights. If you just put some mods on it, you should be golden. And plus, if you're on Publits like you are, you'll be able to do them fine. Firstly, let's show off the Lephantis fight. Lephantis has the highest chance of dropping you a lot of Orokin cells, with it being 4 via how it works in that fight, and we'll get straight into that. Let's go to Lephantis and see how it works. Once you're in the room with Lephantis, you can skip the cinematic, load in, and then you're going to see where one of these will spawn eventually, or one of these spawn in. You want to break them, and each of these have a chance to either drop a Orokin cell or a mutagen sample. Or cell, I can't remember which one it is right now off the top of my head, but they can also do that and drop Neurodes. So if you need those as well, Lephantis is really good for like multiple farming, but we'll see if we get an Orokin cell for this one. So it is not a 100% drop. You can also just get mods, I'm pretty sure, off of them. And that's it. It's not a guaranteed, but this one has a high likelihood since all these orange drops one, and then the boss at the bottom down there also has a chance to drop them. And each of these has different fighting, where you shoot this dude in the face. That's the most annoying one to kill, because this one's... As you see, each boss fight has a sort of moment. Yeah, mutagen samples is what they can also drop. It's not guaranteed. This is the reason why this one's iffy in my regard. It is technically the fastest, but it's all luck-based. That dude, literally, you're gonna have the same issue I have with that person, though, is that he just hates a minute. Well, let's go down one more. Let's incarnate form our Torrid. Wait for that to spawn in again. We also kill these guys over here, and they can also technically drop Orokin cells. Kill that one, see if it drops it. There we go, we got 1 Orokin cell, guys. There's the proof that it at least can drop them. And generally, I'd say you can get 1 to 2 is like the average, I'd say. 3 to 4 is lucky. It's gonna be blunt. 0 is sort of unheard of for me on this one. I'd skip that cinematic if you're going for speed's sake. Destroy this. This also has a chance to drop 1 cell. See, this is the quick and dirty guide to working cells. There ain't no prep, there ain't no setup, you kill bosses. It's pretty simple. Let's see if he dropped 1. Nope, mutagen sample, so we got 1 that round. We got the average. You can either go up the elevator like I am, or you can go via like jumping up. But guys, we'll get back to the ship and we'll do the next fight. During these missions also, guys, I forgot to mention it, but you can also see, if you're lucky, have little Orokin cell containers. I broke one already on this mission. And if I see another one, I'll add it to the video. There's one right there, guys. That is YouTuber luck, but break that, you got another chance to get one. They're pretty common in this mission, so one reason I'd recommend it. But I've already gotten 2 off this mission, so my total's up from 3. But this one, you just go up to Vor, wreck him, like he's nothing. He goes in his little bubble, and then you got Let's Krill over here, just sort of whack him until he dies. Like, there ain't no much thought into any of either of these. Put him down. This is also a really good farm, though, because it drops you the miter. And it's not fun to get, and it's a pretty good weapon. Also, if you want the MR gun, the Panthera, you're also going to have to get the miter again, so you're going to want 2 copies of it if you're a weapon collector. So either way, it's going to be a pain. Guys, let's get through this fight, see how many Orokin cells we can get. The reason why this fight's not fun, though, is Lech Krill is annoying as living hell, and he just sort of dies when he feels like it, is the best way it feels like for him. There, he's dead now. We got 1 Orokin cell, guys, plus the other 2 that we just found, and let's see if we find another one on the way out. If you actively, like, search through the mission, you definitely, like, always find some, but I don't recommend it. But you definitely could. It'd give you more permission if you wanna. Make sure to have, like, the looting thing on, though, if you're doing that, so you actually know where stuff is. But that one is not what I'm looking for, so let's just go down here. Move over. And I got rat. I don't feel safe without my Mesmer skin. If you're a beginner doing these farms, though, I'd say your best bet, if you're not feeling apt at the game yet, I'd say use Rhino. Rhino makes Revenant look bad now, is my opinion on it, just because the Warframes already hit a 2 like that are sort of good. But guys, we got 3 Orokin cells from this, and let's move on to the next farm, guys. See you in a minute. Get the last boss here that can drop cells. Sargus Ruck. And he's pretty easy, you just gotta wait for the big blue thing on his side to open to deal damage to them, and that's it. Most mechanics on bosses are really simple like this in the game. So let's wait and see if he drops us an Orokin cell, because he's practically guaranteed. Come on. Yep, they're doing his health. He just got to show it, and then he goes down. Come on, show me the blue, Ruck. Show me the blue. See the blue. There goes the blue. Alrighty. I got an Orokin cell from the enemies, like I was saying earlier. And Lephantis, that's just something that can happen. You hit the blue again on him and deal that maximum amount of damage. And let's see if there's more blue on them in a second. Come on. Come on, give me the blue, Ruck. Saw the blue. Did not hit the blue because I'm bad. The blue again. I can't see anything now. The blue. There's the blue. Okay, we got 2 Orokin cells, guys, from this one. And now let's give some final thoughts, guys. There's a 3rd Orokin cell, just from pure dumb luck. And because we have a Hydroid on our team. But guys, that's the end of this one. And let's get to the ending results and talk a little bit about each of them. As you can tell, guys, those missions took less than like 5 minutes each. I got 7 Orokin cells just from doing those. Albeit, I got 3 Orokin cells from Ruck and Krill and Vor, that dual boss fight. The enemies dropped 2 of them on Ruck, and then on Krill and them, I found 2 of the actual Orokin cell, like, drop things. That's what made them better. I think, personally, Krill and Etsta are probably the easiest ones for anybody, even if, like, one moment. It shouldn't take that long at all. You can really run that one quickly, and if you stumble across those caches, it's pretty good. Ruck is really easy, too, because his mechanic is pretty easy. Lephantis is time-gated just because of how the boss is. Lephantis is the one that you'd want to do if you're looking for Nerodes as well, or if you need mutagen samples, or any of those sort of infested things. Do that. Go get them. But it's the reason of, like, the series one, I think you get carbides off the boss, is, like, one of the things that can drop for you. And then also mods and stuff, so I can cancel it out. Ruck is practically guaranteed. That is Jupiter. Yeah, it's practically guaranteed that you get cells off of them. If you're going just for cells, Ruck might be your bet. Though, there's a lot of enemies in there, so bringing a Korra or a Hydroid that was there would still be a good idea, guys. But that has been this video, and if you have any questions or comments about them, make sure to leave them below. I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye.